Welcome back to Subsistence. There was a new update that was just released, and I've installed it. It has expanded this map out hugely. This whole direction, all to the west, has been added. You see there's a new mountain range over there. There's new flora. So, oh man, I got to do some repairs here. And there's been some balancing done and stuff. So I'm going to spend a few minutes here. Let's make sure we're cool on that. We'll get things going here in a bit, but I want to switch over real quick here, and I'm going to take a look. No, not like that. Here, let me do it like this. I'm going to go to Steam, and I'll just hit the highlights of the update for you. Okay, let's see. Hi guys, today's update brings a vast expansion to the west side of the map. A new forest type hugs the mountain slopes and stretches out around the large central lake. Waterfalls, streams, lagoons, and cliffs offer new points of navigation and locations for interesting base designs. And there's several pictures and stuff. Cold Game says he's implemented new tree and foliage types to give new areas a distinct aesthetic from the previous regions of the world. The increased foliage density may affect the difficulty in finding resources, and he wants to know how we feel about it and stuff. And yeah, he says now the Central Lake's fully accessible from all sides and so forth. He's talking about future plans to maybe make a way to get down to the bottom of the lake feasible. I'm just going to skip through and give you the high points. Here's another huge change. Configurable hunter attack settings. There are now 3 hunter attack settings. Normal attack, which, the hunters will launch periodic attacks just like they do, on player bases, and they'll do their revenge attacks. Then there's the only revenge attacks, where the hunters will only attack the player bases if they're avenging a player attack against them, and then they will never attack. Now, they'll still guard their area, but they won't launch random attacks on player bases or do the revenge attacks. So again, he wants to see how these things are going to work out. Then he's also reduced predator count in easy mode, which we're not playing right now. So it's about a 20% reduction, he says, of predators in easy. So, a little bit easier for a noob gamer to come in and not get annihilated right away. He's added a compass, and you may notice in the upper left-hand corner there is, a direction indicator there. It's not a compass per se. It just shows you, like right now it's showing northwest. It's not currently a craftable item. It just displays. Let's see. Base light optimization has been changed. It affects how, your FPS would, maybe be impacted if you're running like several base lights and so forth, and the shadow effects going, which I've got shadows currently turned off. He's increased rogue squads due to the expanded map size. There are now slightly more rogue squads on the map at any given time, and he'll keep an eye on that kind of stuff. And then some other notable changes are he fixed a bug that caused predators to group up at one particular spot on the map, and I think that's the point that I had been complaining about in previous videos, that there's a bunch of spawns, or a spawn point, what I thought was a spawn point where a bunch of critters were all, mashed up. He fixed the bug for co-op games that where clients could build overly close to hunter bases. He's added splashing particle effects. He removed sinew from grenade recipes, which is good news. And let's see, updated sound for structures, building armor plating. Glass roofs now require glass to repair, which it was previously wood. 9mm ammo now stacks to 50, and the 7.62 stacks to 25. And that was actually already in a prior hotfix. And then he added a system to ensure more even spread of deer in the world, which is also great news. In fact, I loaded up an easy mode save game that I had and was able to find 3 deer like right away, in various different locations that I wouldn't otherwise normally have expected them. So that is great. He changed the hair on wolves and bears, and then he talks about why he did what he did in this, and then there's going to be some other good stuff coming up in the future. So I'm super excited. The map, it looks great. I don't think you guys got to see what I was looking at, but now, look in the upper left-hand corner where you see the temperature gauge. You see it south, southeast, east, northeast, north, so forth. So that is nice to have the compass. Not that it really matters all that much for me in a single-player situation, but I could see how in a multiplayer, it's like, oh yeah, come to the northwest or the southeast or whatever, for whatever you may need. And for player communication, that will be super good. All right. For me, though, I want to spend some time going around and look at this stuff, but let's get a little bit of wood real quick here, and I just want to take a quick look around this area, see if there are, in fact, any deers wandering, or deer, I should say. It's the plural of deer is deer. But I also need to feed the chickens and check the plants. So we'll just get a little bit of firewood going here real quick and get our day started. I'm going to pretty much ignore hunters for today. I'm going to check my ammo too. What's going on with my guns? Oh, I don't have any more rifle shots. Well, that's not a good thing. Looks like we're out of food for the... Okay, leave me alone, you silly thing. No, these guys are okay. I don't know why they've got damage, maybe because of a previous hunter attack. But either way, we're going to give them one of these waters. I'm going to drink one of those waters. I need to eat some food, and we need to get... How much... Where were they at, percentage-wise? 60%. Okay, they need 2 tomatoes. So we will get them 2 tomatoes. And now I can't remember where I put everything here. There we go. I'll go ahead and eat one of those. Eat that berry. Let's put this stuff... Well, I'll get it all organized better later. Whatever, I'm just going to put this stuff in here for now. And then, I'm not even going to worry about the water either. Although we need to deal with our plants. Crap. Alright, well, whatever. Ammo. Oh, I don't have any more rifle shells. Let's make a few. I'll just make 3. I mean, I don't have hardly any casings right now. At least then I can... Oh, well, it'll be 1 extra for this gun. No biggie. Okay, these guys are fine. Yeah, I just replanted these, so that's great. Yeah, I just want to go explore. Oh, well. That's full. Let's just put these in here. And let's head out. Let's just go... Oh, I need to top off the fire. Forgot that's why I got this wood. So, yeah, that's close enough to full. And we go give a couple... of tomatoes to these guys. Oh, crap. Man, I'm so excited to go ahead and check out the map. I want to show you guys what it looks like, and we're wasting all this time, me just running around like an idiot. But it's fine. Let's go ahead and reload this. And maybe we'll run into a deer. That would be nice. Now, I don't know. I don't think that the hunter camps that have already spawned on this map will have, like, relocated or anything. That shouldn't be the case. So, with that hope in my heart, we're going to head around this direction. And we'll just gather as we go. I don't want to deal with a wolf. Let's see. Maybe maybe we will, because he's right in my way. Here, come here. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really notice a big difference in the hair on the wolf, but I trust that if the hair was changed, the hair was in fact changed. So, all right. Well, let's just keep going. Good ammo crates. I need ammo crates. Look at there's 2 of them right here. Now, one thing I found on my other playthrough, it's just a this is basically a kind of an easy mode test build thing. To allow me to just explore without like any real worries about anything. I'd even started posting the easy mode playthrough videos, but it just seemed silly. Okay, there's a bear over there. I mean, there's so little challenge when it comes to the easy mode. The predators, they don't get attracted to you at as close a range, and there's fewer of them now, at least after this patch update. But even before that, they weren't that much of a threat, and they don't pursue you for very long either. So it's not a big deal. Oh, I didn't eat any meat. All right, it's a good thing I've got eggs. I'll eat 3 of those eggs. That'll be fine. So now here, you notice the fence here. Now it turns and it goes up this direction. So it opens up this whole area quite a bit. This is cool. And now you notice a few different types of plants here. Let's grab this. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to find lock crates around here. I don't have a pick with me, so it's going to be a moot point unless I could run back and get it within a reasonable amount of time. But you notice, yeah, the fence, it's going way up the hillside here. Good, okay. That wolf looks like it's a little bit interested. All right, well, whatever. We're just going to keep going up this way. Now, some of these new plants, they kind of, as I'm going past them, they're throwing me because I think, oh, wow, I missed a fiber plant, but it's not. It's just these different looking plants. What is this down here? There's another crate. Yeah, this whole area here, we're going to keep going in the northern direction. Northwest. Oh, that bear is going to be problematic if I go for that crate. All right, we've got a lot of ground to cover, so I am not even going to worry about that crate right now. We'll go down and get this one on the beach. But check it out. The whole lake now, you can go all the way, like the thing said, like the update said, we can go completely around the lake. And the lake is larger. I mean, obviously, before we had a fence running through the middle of the lake, and that was something that in Cold Game's comments, he had mentioned how much he disliked having to put that fence through the middle of the lake. But you know, he's just one guy. He's doing such a fabulous job on this, but everything takes time, and so I really, really appreciate the fact that he's doing these really significant upgrades. Or updates, I should say, like every month, you know. There was one, I think it was April 7th was the previous one, and then this one's May 18th. It was just a little over every 5 weeks-ish. But then the other one was, March 8th or something around there. So, yeah, if he's doing updates every month, that's freaking awesome. That was really good. In fact, I had thought to maybe set this series on hold, or maybe just call year 2 to quit and start a year 3 with the next update. And now I'm just going to continue on because look at how much more we've got to explore out here. This is really cool. It would be neat if there was like some man-made structures other than hunter camps, and maybe just like a ranger outpost that you could like scavenge out of periodically or something. Maybe like somebody's lost and found, like a lost and found somebody's backpack got left behind, and that would be another really cool thing to get in the game, would be a backpack, because, you know, while I think the inventory is pretty much sufficient, you know, the amount of inventory that you've got in this game is pretty decent. Here, I'm going to draw this bear away a little bit. I want to get that crate over there. I don't think he's chasing. Is he running? No, he's just stalking. Is he stuck? He's stuck on a tree. Was there something over here? Yeah, no. It's a shadow. Right, well, good. The bear's wandering off. Let's go up all the way to the fence line here. But yeah, no, I was just talking about the inventory thing. It's sufficient, I think, unless you are out gathering like this and then you run across a lock crate, and then suddenly you can't carry the stuff anymore. But I do appreciate he's increasing stack sizes on the ammo. I hope he does a little bit more of that to allow the player to gather a little bit more stuff. But for the most part, I think the stack sizes are pretty nice. I can't even offhand think of anything I would like him to increase other than maybe some of the fruits and veggies kind of stuff. I think most of them are like 30, stacked to 30. And like the blueberries, I don't see why you couldn't have 100 blueberries in one stack. Not that you rarely ever get that many blueberries. I'm just saying they're really small and light. Certainly smaller and lighter than bullets, and you can stack many of the bullets to 50, and yet I think right now blueberries are still 30 per stack. Maybe they get squished. They lose their juiciness if they get too stacked. But whatever. So look at this though. I mean, this is a big area up here. I mean, we're a long way, and you know, notice the plants and these little red, flowery type plants here. I would love to be able to harvest more different types of plants. Harvest the ferns, harvest these, harvest all kinds of things other than just the two types of plants. Hopefully, he's already got that in mind. That some of these will be harvestable, or some new plant types would be harvestable. Be nice to be able to gather some different flower types to make stuff out of, and but just my ideas. And he's doing such a good job. I don't want to make anything sound like it's a criticism. Just kind of a gamer point of view. I like that kind of stuff, But yeah, look, see, there's all this area here on this side of the lake, and so far I haven't seen any rogue camps. And it doesn't look like my hunter camps have relocated, which I had really hoped that they would not have relocated, just because there was a map change, especially since this is a map addition. It's not like the parts of the map that were already existent got like reworked. This is just he just expanded out the map to a new area, and I really love that he did that, because otherwise you're talking about kind of a worldwide type situation. Which there's more bears. Yeah, there's a lot of bears and wolves out here, but then again, they're everywhere, so nothing unusual about that. Just looking to see if there's anything. See, now exploration of the map that's one thing he had also mentioned, guys. Cold Game wanted to encourage more and more exploration, map exploration, and I think having it this large does encourage that. That being said, as long as you've got crates spawning in wherever you're comfortable running around, that's kind of why you're running around in the first place. It's not like there's some special thing over in a special area, like a particular thing that you can't possibly find anywhere else that would force you to head there. And that's why I'm talking about with something like a ranger cabin that might have a backpack that you could wear and give yourself like maybe 10 more slots of carry capacity. I think that would be kind of cool. It sounds like my footsteps are making a little bit different noise. Like on this right here, it sounds a little different, yeah, than in the grassy areas. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell on video the difference in the sound, but my footsteps are definitely sounding different as I'm traversing the different terrains. But it's very cool. I mean, this area is beautiful. He's done such a great job. I'm not a big fan of these plants right here, but not that they look bad or anything, but they just are kind of annoying because I want to harvest them. You know, I want to harvest all of this. But wow, this is a lot. Good grief. This is, I mean, we're still okay. We're near the fence line now again, but we're still all just in newly added map areas. I'm not seeing very many crates and things though, and we have yet to see any deer. There's a wolf over near the fence there. All right, well, we're losing a little bit of the spring in our step. Yeah, I'm gonna need some water here. Let's do another one of those. Yeah, I'm thinking I will go ahead and look into making a wellhead sooner rather than later, because it would be very, very nice to be able to have bottles of water that I can carry around. I really like those, especially since you can make berry water out of them, and then that stuff gives you the veggie goodness too. So yeah, well, not a whole lot of lock crates in the last few minutes, or any in the last few minutes, but we're just going to continue to cruise through this area. And no road camps. Maybe it'll be a day or two before the road camps spawn here, like a new one would spawn. I don't know. This is like, I literally installed this patch a few hours ago, and this is the first time I've launched the game, this playthrough since implementing it. But it looks really, really good. Okay, well, there's a waterfall over here. We're heading towards, we're heading southeast. Yeah, this is new. This whole waterfall section here. It's just beautiful, and the map is so beautifully done. But man, we've spent the whole day just pretty much exploring just the newly added section of this map. It's pretty remarkable that he would be able to add so much in just a month. Alright, chicken. I think we're going to have a talk. Oh, poop. Alright, screw it. We're so far away from base, the thing would probably die. Even if I could get it alive, I think it would die before we'd get back. Oh, look, more waterfalls. Wow, you know, it just dawned on me too. Dying, if your base is on one side of the map and you go out exploring like we are right now and die on the opposite side of the map to try and get back to get to your body, that could be real problematic. So that's something that maybe Cold Game would want to look into, like increasing the amount of time you have to get your corpse, because it could potentially take longer to run across the map than you actually have to get your body. Or maybe set up a way to purchase a respawn with all your stuff. You know, make it very expensive or something. Or like you know, you have like 3 times of that, like, or a once a month type deal, or I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it viable to get your corpse when it's so far away that you might not actually have the time to sprint the entire way and still make it. See what I'm saying? I mean, the larger the map gets, the more problematic corpse runs become. So, I mean, obviously, the obvious way to deal with that is just to increase the time. You know, give it 10 minutes instead of 5, because the map is about twice as big now as it was when it first started, and I don't think that timer has changed from the very first map, which was like 2 maps ago. So it's gotten bigger and bigger, but I don't think that the corpse retrieval time has increased at all. And that may just be an oversight, you know, a simple thing. Like if he thought about it, I bet he would say, "Oh yeah, that's something I didn't even think about." Or maybe he is thinking about it and just thinks that, you know, be freaking careful. If you're going to go out that far, you better be damn sure you don't die. I don't know. I don't know what his mindset is on it, but either way, it's a thing to be concerned with. So I am noticing a little bit of hiccups, so there may be some optimization that needs to be done. I'm not running a whole bunch of stuff in the background today, and I've got shadows turned off, so it shouldn't be glitchy at all. But I am noticing a very, very minor stuttering in certain areas. Yeah, just when I'm looking in certain directions and sprinting, it seems slightly stuttery. But man, it's getting dark, and oh God, where am I even? Like, I don't want to run into one of the hunter camps on the way back. I think our best bet would be to go around the lake again. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. All right, we're bleeding. We need to fix that. Get it. Yeah, it's... Oh, man. I think I may have spent too much time out here. It's... Oh, God. I got the wolf on me. I got the bear on me. It's getting dark. And I've got to go all the way around the lake because I don't want to run into the hunter camp. Alright, are you going to leave me alone? This is shallow enough I can run across without... Alright, that's good. That is good. Oh my. Huh. I should have freaking planned better, I think. Because right now... Yeah, it's getting to the point where I can't really see anything. We could just swim, I suppose, and avoid all these freaking predators. So, let's do that. Huh. It's going to be a long swim back to base, but I think we can do it safely. And, yeah, let's just do this. Oh, there's the hunter base over there. So we're going to go a little bit more this direction. And Yeah, I am digging the new update, the new map. Weird we didn't get a hunter attack. Maybe the update like reset everybody and they're all going to attack me at once in a day or two. I don't know. Because, you know, he did change the hunter dynamic. And I didn't choose a different setting. We are still on normal right now, where they're going to attack me whenever they attack me, and they will also do the revenge attacks. I don't know if things get real dicey, I might temporarily set it so that they just do like revenge attacks. That way, I don't have to deal with so many hunters constantly attacking me. I mean, it seems a little excessive, but it also adds a lot of fun and challenge to the game that I'm not really willing to forego. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I hope there's not a wolf right on my butt in the water here. I sure hear something behind me. Oh, crap! And I'm dead. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That stinks. Okay, well, it is what it is. And I've got to go get my freaking body. Man, I hate those freaking wolves. We weren't that far away either. Crap. I don't have any choice. I don't have any choice at all right now. I'm freezing. It's cold. My health is already down half. There's probably a wolf right out there in the water. But I gotta get my body. I gotta get my body. Wow, guys. Yeah, that was dumb. I got too close to the shoreline, clearly. And we're going to find out right now if that wolf is still hanging around my corpse. If it's still in the water, I'm hosed. Oh, man. It's unfortunate I couldn't swim any faster. I mean, it's not a thing. You just can't. There's no sprint. There's no swim sprint. Yeah, at this temperature, I don't know if I'm not, it doesn't look like I'm losing life, but it doesn't seem as though I'm gaining it back either. All right, so we're going to take all of our stuff and we're going to get the hell out of here. Where's... Okay. All right, well, I think we'll be able to make it back to our base in one piece. Yeah, I am still dying. It's too cold for me. But we got our stuff, at least most of it. We lost a little bit of whatever we had. But that's just the way it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have, please smash that like button. Leave me any comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, or death threats. Subscribe if you haven't. And we will talk with all of you again very, very soon. And I am going to get back to my fire and hopefully not die. All right, bye, guys.